National Tour and the gold medal final on the women's side of the Toronto Open.
And this one should be good because the #1 Brazilian team in women's volleyball has something to prove. They lost here last year to the #2 Brazilian team. So Shelda and Adriana don't have great memories, I guess, of the FIVB Toronto event last year. Something to prove to this Toronto crowd. And they're playing against a team of veterans and a team that's due for a win in Nancy Reno and Holly McPeak.
Well, I don't know if they can get a win the way that Bahar and Shelda have been playing. I don't think they've lost since this tournament last year, and clearly they've separated themselves, but hey, you never know.
Nancy Reno and Holly McPeak have been at this a long time. They've both been playing over 10 years. Interesting thing about them, every time they do make a final, they win. They've got a great little string going, but it hasn't happened since 1995.
No, but you know, they match up very well because you've got Holly McPeak, who's similar to Shelda in as much as they're small and they patrol the backcourt. They're very, very fast. And you got Bahar and Reno, who go across the front row, and they're huge.
Well, we're looking forward to it. It is the USA and Brazil in gold medal play coming up on the big stage.
Brazil likes to call itself the leading beach volleyball country in the world, and that may be true. On the women's side, denied a gold last year in the Toronto event, the team of Shelda and Adriana Behar went on to obliterate all opposition the rest of the year. They became tour champions in 1998 and have won 39 straight. Now they're back in the final in Toronto, chasing the gold and the $30,000 prize money. But to get that prize, Shelda and Adriana Behar will have to conquer the USA and McPeak and Reno. Nancy Reno will be huge at the net, and Holly McPeak, a defensive goddess in the backcourt. They've been playing for a long time. They're very experienced. They've won a few on the FIVB Tour, but nothing since 1995. Is this their year to come back? Can they knock off Brazil and claim gold here in Toronto?
Well, what a great matchup for the women's gold medal match at the FIVB World Tour stop in Toronto. Brendan Connor with Charles Parkinson courtside, and this should be great. On one side, the veterans right there in orange. Nancy Reno wearing that traditional bandana, and her partner Holly McPeak. They've been in 7 FIVB gold medal matches. They've never lost when they've made to the final, but they have not won and made it to a final since 1995. So about time for them as the Brazilians serve it up first. Holly McPeak gets the first swing of the match, but it's dug by Shelda, and the Brazilians have a chance to score right away, and they do. Shelda rolls that down the line for a point.
And she's an incredible bundle of energy. She's very, very strong in the quadriceps, the hamstrings, so she can get good elevation, and she's got all the shots. She knows when to go hard, she knows when to roll, and she really is the general.
And a great server, too. I saw in Mexico they were in trouble against Australia, and she just pulled out a few jump serves and got her team back in the match, and they rolled to victory. Holly McPeak there with a nice roll shot to side out.
Nice shot from McPeak, and she's going to get a lot of serves and therefore a lot of attacks because she's the smaller of the two between her and Nancy Reno, but she's no slouch either, and a nice kill cross-court scores.
Holly McPeak back to serve, goes to the jumper, and they do serve it to Shelda. Dangerous, she's a great hitter, but look at Nancy Reno dig that up. Now a chance for the U.S. to score with the roll shot, and they do. Nice defense and nice transition by the veteran Nancy Reno out of Stanford University.
Well, so far both teams are peeling, so I would imagine unless the ball is really tight on the net, they're going to peel and elect to dig. Beautiful roll shot, expecting the Brazilians to be mid-court or deeper.
Ooh, that serve by Holly McPeak just long of the back line. That'll be side out on the service error. Well, you may remember the gold medal match in women's play here at the FIVB stop in Toronto last year, and it was 17-16 with Shelda and Adriana losing, so they've got something to prove here as they score another point there. Tough serve gets the Americans in trouble, and they aren't able to convert.
And what happens often is that McPeak will pass a little higher than usual on that first contact, which allows Reno to come in and make an offensive action, but that time I think it was just a poor pass. It was a point.
Great serve again, sends Holly McPeak wide, but she brings it back in, and a nice stroke by McPeak down the line for the side out. Brazil still up 2-1 though in the early going here. Holly McPeak is 30 years old in her 12th season out of UCLA 1992. 25 Final Four finishes. You can make this 26 now on the FIVB Tour. 9 victories. And she pops that one up and has a chance to score and tie things up. And she does, catching the line on the far side.
Good heads-up play to find the open court there. Take a look at the movement here. Good reaction there, coming in for the approach, and cross court, finding the line.
Uncharacteristically easy roll shot by the Brazilians, and Holly McPeak was perfectly placed to pick that up. See if they can expand on that. It's 2-2. No, Adriana Behar with a beautiful roll shot over the block of Nancy Reno.
Terrific roll shot going to the deep cross-court corner. Nancy Reno playing in the opposite side of the court, so good vision.
So again, the long winning streak for these two. They won 6 events in 1998, including the last 4 of the season. They won in Mexico a few months ago to start off the 99 season. And they put the Americans in trouble with a tough serve right there. And Brazil goes ahead 3-2. That'll create a side change at center court.
Next week on The Big Spike, the men are center court at Ashbridges Bay. Action featuring the Americans in a battle for bronze and the Brazilians looking for gold. And on the Canadian tour, we show you the women's final action. It's the BC Nokia Open from fabulous Parksville, BC. That's all next week, right here on The Big Spike.
Back set from Shelda. Adriana Behar banging, hits the tape, and McPeak has it up. Chance to score. No, Shelda, speed demon in the back row. Oh, great dig by McPeak as well. Good rally here. All 4 women touching the ball and showing you ball control and defense. And that little roll shot to the back of the court by Shelda is out, so the U.S. earns an important point.
Real cat and mouse back there. You see between Shelda and McPeak. You see Nancy Reno giving signals, but McPeak goes and gets the ball, and Reno puts it nice and high so she has an opportunity to come in, and then Shelda trying to be too accurate just out the back of the court.
4-3 for the U.S. McPeak back to serve it again. Tough serve, trouble for the Brazilians. Make it 5-3 for the U.S. An aggressive serve by McPeak. This was important, Charles, for them to get off to the good start.
It sure is, and you can see Shelda. She puts her hands on her hips after that. She starts to get a little bit angry.
So here's Holly McPeak trying to add to the 5-3 lead for the USA. She'll hope that Nancy Reno can get a block here. No, they feel. Got it up. Chance for the USA to score. And they do. Off the block and in. Make it 6-3 USA.
And USA has really elevated their game from the matches that I've seen throughout this tournament.
Deep down the middle. Shelda, though, puts her partner on after a great pass. And a good rip by Adriana Behar and a strong side out for Brazil. That saves a point for Brazil, still 6-3 then. Shelda to the jump serve, easily passed by McPeak. This one, roll shot. Shelda guesses right, now she can score. And she does, blasting it off the fingertips of Holly McPeak. So Brazil scores as we head to a side change, 6-4 now. Adriana sets a partner. This time Holly McPeak guesses right. Now Reno with a chance to score, but dug up by Behar and drilled down by Behar. What a great job to save a point. Looked like the USA was going to score again there.
And you know, those are the points that can change the momentum of an entire match, because it inspires the crowd and it inspires the players. Just a wonderful pickup. The attack from Nancy Reno, the save, and look how fast it is for Adriana to get up from flat on her stomach on the ground to make that attack. Just wonderful.
After the gold medal matches, and in women's play, the USA leads Brazil 6-5 as Nancy Reno pokes over for a side out.
And very nicely done from Reno. That ball was drifting very close to the net, and she needed to extend fully up. Look at that big 3-step approach. Knuckles on the ball, just tips it over top of the block. Nice execution.
Top serve from Holly McPeak, and it is down, and that is an ace serve that touched the ground, so make it 7-5 USA. McPeak scores with an ace.
Great serve down the line, lots of topspin, so as soon as it comes over the net, it just dives straight down into the sand.
This time McPeak goes a little deeper. Back set from Behar. Shelda with a cutty, nicely done by Holly McPeak. What a tiger she is on defense, and her partner is able to stuff it down for another U.S. point. 8-5 now.
That free ball pass from Shelda, a little too tight to the net, and Adriana electing to hit it. Nancy Reno, very heads-up play, but here's the carve. Look at that full extension, the ball's over. Now there's a free ball, but it's too tight to the net. Nancy Reno, 5'11", and very, very heads-up, patrolling the net.
8-5 for the U.S. They're on a bit of a run now. There's another tight set and joust at the net, and the USA will have a chance to score. And Reno sets it up, and McPeak finishes it off.
For another point, 9-5, US lead.
The Americans continue to go after Behar. Blocked by Nancy Reno, but Shelda's dug it up, and now she'll have a chance to swing. Short, up from Reno. And falling back, looking into the sun, she couldn't finish it off. But what a great bit of defense on both sides.
Well, both of these players showing how fast they are and how they are able, even with this deep sand, to change directions, to move from their weight back to their weight forward. They never give up. This little roll shot, look at that, fully extended, patience. Trying to go for the roll shot because you want to make it a little bit difficult, but you got to put it over.
Now Behar back to serve. Sends Nancy Reno down into approach. Maybe not the approach she wanted. That's a roll shot that the Brazilians pick up, and the Brazilians able to score with that. Nice defensive work, and Shelda puts it away for the point. 10-7 USA.
Good example of ball control that time. Shelda's back on the net. She makes the save. Watch her here. She's backing up. See, she's anticipating that. Now she's getting ready for her approach. Behar can see her and gives a super soft back set, which Shelda converts.
Behar drills it down. Problem for Reno on a pass again. But she finds the corner anyway, swinging behind her head. Got into trouble just like she did the earlier time. Go again. Oh, Behar goes over on two, but McPeak picks it up. Chance for the USA, and they score with a hit to the middle. Make it 14-8. McPeak and Reno on the verge of a gold medal here in Toronto.
Boy, Holly McPeak so fast on that play. First of all, she makes the dig, then she scrambles up. Take a look at her in the back left of your screen. She appears out of nowhere, and then she gets up and finishes it off by putting it deep into the court. Outstanding.
Now Holly McPeak with a chance to serve for the match. A little bit of trouble with the pass, but Behar's got a swing at it. No, it's dug by the Americans. Can they win the gold here? Yes, they can. What a great job by Holly McPeak defensively, and how fitting that she puts it away for the gold medal. Their first since 1995 in international play.
Wow, that's got to be considered a big, big upset. I tell you, I thought there was clear separation between Behar and Shelda and the rest of the field, but Reno and McPeak today, their game plan was just perfect.
8 straight finals, 8 straight victories. Holly McPeak and Nancy Reno of the USA defeat the #1 team in the world